So today is Wednesday, May 15th, and I'm going to be running through some of the positions and what I am keeping the approach of bullish or bearish in each. And I'm up 7% today, not bad. Alright, so AMD. Looking at the chart, let's start with that. So it's forecasting a slight bearish. So you have your Ichimoku span that is dipping down below. The Ichimoku has gone down below the candles. That's a bearish sign. See it crossed over here. Crossed over, 26 periods back. April, so right about here. Then it's gone. Yeah, it's right around here, and then it's gone down. So I am bearish, doubly bearish on AMD, so I'm gonna leave that trade intact and hope AMD goes down a little more tomorrow. I have a put expiring on the 17th. Today is the 15th. Disney. Alright, so Disney, for expiring this week, I have 2 puts and then 1 short put. The short put is much closer to the money, and right now it's above that, so that's fine that my 2 long puts are expiring out of the money. I probably should get rid of, they're already out. They've already lost their value anyway, so I might as well just leave them on. The net lick on that is $3, so no point of even doing anything on that. Just leave it. So for Disney, that will be left on for now, and so the outlook on Disney looks bullish, and I'm going to keep that bullish stance. So I have for June a short put that is out of the money. It's a 130. Right now Disney is 134. I expect that to keep going higher. The one put did regain some value recently, but what I want to do on that is make the put go, it's already actually just a hedge, so I'll keep that on. What I'd like to do is take this put off if it drops in value, let's say down to 1.3. Disney does look bullish. And the reason I want to keep on that put is if it does rally, it's probably going to pull back as it gets oversold. But if you look at Disney right now, the implied volatility is relatively low. It's not too overbought or oversold, but the implied volatility is low, so I would like to keep a long option on because implied volatility has much more room to go up. Alright, Expedia, this is expiring end of the week, and my at the money option is a short put, so I am generally bullish on Expedia. Expedia was down today, but Expedia looks bearish with the Ichimoku span, and then with the Tenkan bearish, span A bearish. So this is a bearish trajectory for the future. What I might want to do is, it is profitable. It's 18% profitable, but I do expect that there will be some upcoming bearishness. So what I'd like to do is take off. Although the net liquidity for this one, very slight. So they're both going to expire out of the money, and I'll keep the profit. Maybe I'll just let that one go, because this will eventually hit 100% on Friday. But then again, it does look bearish, so yeah, I'm going to take this one off. I don't want to get greedy, that's fine. I don't want it to be put on me, and I want to get out of it while it's profitable. So Google is way up today. As you can see here, recovered a lot of lost territory. Huge leg up. That's what I'd like to see. Even though it's still showing Expedia, I'm looking at Google. There's no way. See, there's no way this could make sense. You can't reconcile the y-axis showing that it's, you know, closing at 1164, whereas here Expedia showing 119. This is Google, because if I go back and hit it again, then it will correct. So up $43, that's a great sign. Ichimoku still bearish, but the span A is bearish or bullish. Span A is bullish, and the Tenkan slightly bearish, but that looks like it's coming back around. You can see things went bearish right around here, and that would have been a good time to get out right around here. You can see May 2nd, it closed 1162, and then the close just kept going down, down, down. You would have been pretty good to get out. So now we're back up to a close of 1164, which is, you know, right about where it was in early May. So what I could do to balance this out is put on a put. If I could put on one for cheap. So this is expiring July 19th. That's weird, it doesn't show an option for July 19th. But let's say oh, that's why, it's June. July 19th. If I wanted to buy a put, just as a hedge. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. That would eat up a lot of the capital. So let's not do that one. We'll just keep this one on. So, you know, it's got another 2 days of gains like this, and it'd be out of the money. Coals. So I did put on one short call, and yeah, I'm bullish on Coles. Coles looks to be bearish, bullish. So bullish span A, bearish Tenkan. And the Ichimoku is way down below, so that's a pretty bearish sign. So I think it's quickly becoming time to get out of calls. But I do have one Coles order on. So negative 1.5. So that's pretty far out of the money. It's 164. Let's put in a 10 delta. Let's just cancel that. Yeah, let's put in this 27. If it hits 70, so put that up. So Lyft is back up again today. And looks like my Lyft order filled today. Bought a put for cheap protection. Trade price is 0.40. That gives me some downside protection. Lyft was up $185 today, giving me 43% profit. It broke above 52, and implied volatility obviously went down. So huge bump up. So that one's looking good. It had been quite oversold. See. With Microsoft, so bearish. So that's a strangle. For the long term here. So Microsoft bullish. start easing out of Microsoft. And I already have one order in to buy at 7. Now I got one at 6. Netflix. So net bearish. It was slightly up today, but I'm reading Tenkan Kijun split. The span A still bullish, but the Chiku bearish. So I think short-term bearish, long-term bullish. And this is already expiring. I do have some orders in for Netflix to sell 2 more puts. And to buy that put at 8. It's currently 9.45. TSS. So I have a 100 call at the money, selling the 110 is for November. Always put in an optimistic limit. And it's looking slightly bullish. Just slightly. Chico above. So I'm going to keep that call on. I want to get rid of this short call because it does look gradually bullish. US oil. So big drop on Monday, starting to regain. Tenkan bearish, span A bullish, Chiku bullish. Well, actually bearish. So longer term bullish. And then win. So bearish Tenkan, slightly bullish span A, Chiku way down. So this is looking pretty bearish for win. That's all.